What up, people? What up? What up? What up? Don't mind my laundry basket sitting right there. Should probably move that over there. Way better. What up, people? It is Monday. It is January 15th, Martin Luther King Day. So kids are off school, all that good stuff. My one son is marching in a parade downtown right now, so I'm here with you guys instead. Bear with me if my voice sounds a little crackly. It was a loud and long night, and none of you are going to kill my vibe. People already tried to kill my vibe, and you know what? It's not happening. Not today. You can't kill my vibe, bitch. Not today. Today, it's all about the Lions in a 30-year drought since the playoffs. 30 years, motherfucker. Some of y'all ain't been alive that long. Woo! We are trying to hydrate. Get our voice back. Probably be some tea. There will probably be some tea drank today. Random stuff just pops up. But I got to let everybody know a few different things. Let's talk about the contest page real quick. Go to Picks and Parlays contest page. It's at facebook.com/group/Picks and Parlay contest. Today is cut day. It's the last day that you get to pick in the monthly contest before the cuts are made. I know I got a couple great days to grade, basically through the weekend. I got to grade real quick. I'm going to do that after the show. I'll get it graded here in the next couple hours and give you guys an update and let you know where you stand on the standings. You should know where you're at in the standings, but I will post it so everybody else sees and on there, and that'll take me a few minutes, but I'll get that done here today. I don't know why my chair. What is up with my chair? Hold on, time out. Damn kids sitting in my chair. It's all low. Now it's too high. Oh my God. Mondays. Everybody being bitches. Whatever. It's good right here. It's like Monday. It's like, oh, and I get it. Not everybody is like, oh my God, the Lions won and whatever. But you know what they did for me, so I don't care. Again, not gonna kill my vibe. I forget how that song goes. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my buzz. Whatever. I'm good. I'm as good as right as rain. So go over to the contest page. There's also the NFL playoff contest, which is happening right now. How that works, you could still get in. Even if you didn't get in for wild card weekend, you can still get in that contest. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Share my screen real quick. Right. Take that down. This is what the contest page looks like. Facebook, it looks like this. Facebook.com, Picks and Parlay contest page. But one of the contests that's right up here on the featured section, see, these are the monthly contest things, was the playoff contest. And that contest is very simple. These were the whatever you call it, the games for wild card weekend. You had to choose from a spread. You have to pick against every game. Every game you have to pick. So far, I'm 2-2. I was right on the Texans and I was right on the Chiefs. I was wrong on the Cowboys, who we could talk about that. Talk about absolute mental letdown. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Was totally not seeing that coming. I thought the Cowboys were probably the easiest boom, pang, pick and be done, but whatever. Wrong on the Cowboys. And even though the Lions didn't cover, that won't kill my vibe. That's the theme of this show. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. So they didn't cover. Whatever. So I am personally, I think, on Texans, Chiefs, Bills, Cowboys, Lions by double digits. Well, that was dumb. Bucks, and so I'm on the Bucks tonight. And the Bills minus 9.5. And you guys should be thankful I gave you the 9.5. I see 10s everywhere, but there was one spot that gave you a 9.5. So I gave you the 9.5. If you like the Bills, you get the 9.5. Most places on the day I posted this do. But the thing is with this contest, you get 1 point for every win. Every win you get right, you get a point. Next round, next weekend, every game you get right, you'll get 2 points. Conference championship games, those wins are worth 4 points. Super Bowl's worth 8 points, obviously. Tiebreaker will be total points scored on the Super Bowl. So get in on this contest. There's still time to get in on this. You could really pick today's games. If you get them right, you at least get 2 points out of this. So definitely get over on there. To that contest is going to be live and in full effect all playoffs. We do got some NHL to talk about. We got an NHL game going on right now. I totally forgot we had an early NHL. The Sabres and the Sharks are tied. It's a barn burner type game too. They're tied 0-0. The Kraken and the Penguins have just started. Obviously they were 0-0. I mean, like puck just dropped. Sharks Sabres are in the middle. About 5 minutes into the second, no score. Our dear friend Tim Earl. Oof. His Sabres are not looking great. But hit a couple parlays yesterday. I had hit that Red Wing Lions parlay. Come on, money line parlay. No doubt. Never a doubt. No doubt winner. The Bruins and the Devils just puck dropped, and Ducks Panthers puck dropped. What do I have going on today? I don't have much going on today because, to be honest with you, my kids were in town all weekend, my older ones, so I kind of hung out and did a lot of stuff with them, family stuff, and then I capped whatever I did for the weekend. Yesterday, what I did was I had Montgomery touchdown, Jamar Gibbs touchdown. I ain't gonna lie, alternate spread. Lions -7, Lions -9.5. None of that hit. Lions money line and David Montgomery touchdown parlay plus 229. That was nice. The Wings and Lions parlay was nice because that was plus 344. I went 1-1 in college basketball. I had UCLA, which was a winner, but then I had Wichita, which was a loser. So overall, plus 420 yesterday. I see what happened here. Month to date, I am plus 25.717 units. So plus 25 units off 69 bets. 36% return on investment, 1.8% CLV from month to date. Today, I got some draws going on. Kings Carolina draw, plus 340. Islanders in the mild, the Minnesota mild. I got a draw going on that, plus 333. I got the draw in the Flyers in Tampa. In St. Louis game. Flyers, Tampa. I want to say I'm on Tampa plus 3 in the NFL. That's what I'm trying to say. But the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues, I'm on that draw as well at plus 333. College basketball, I got one game. Taking the Golden Gophers of Minnesota -2.5. So I got one NFL game, one college basketball game, 3 hockey draws. Now, I'll probably in play some stuff. I don't like the Steelers-Bills game. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Excuse me. I don't like it. I just don't. I want to take the Steelers plus 10. But if they do, like what I think they might do and just lay down, I don't know. They might lay down. Anybody commented on how nice my back thing looks? My wife decorated this for me over at Christmas. Kind of. She put up the stuff to hang back here, the stuff on the wall, and kind of laid out some stuff. And then I have an abundance of shit that still got to go over here and hung on. That's why this wall over here is all bare, because there's pennants going there and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I played Uno with the kids all weekend, man. I played Uno, and we had dinner, and we made breakfast. We had biscuits and gravy, and we played Uno, and we laughed, and we played board games. Do you know that they have a Clue, a Dexter Clue? If you guys are into Dexter, remember the show Dexter? It was on Showtime, I think. Great show. If you had not seen it, great. It's over with. You can binge watch it. It was a great show. But they make a Clue. You remember the board game Clue, and it's Dexter. It was great. We all went to like Barnes and Noble, and everybody got a board game or a book or I don't know. Hold on. Can't see shit. Let's say what's up to some people in the chat. Jason Spurley in the house. Steelers Bills still underplay regardless of weather. I want to take the over. One, I think the Bills can put up mid-20s. I just need this. I think the Bills win by like 10. I think the Bills win the game, okay? Let me be clear about that. I don't want to lay the fucking 10. I don't want to lay the 9.5. I don't. I'm not comfortable laying that number, right? I don't want to go as far as Nick Earl on Friday said that the Steelers are a live dog. I don't want to go that far. I just don't know what Steelers team's going to show up. Like, I don't. And if they keep this a close game, then obviously the Steelers are good to go. But if you think about it, I could totally see this game. Here's my problem is I try to visualize and I go off the numbers when I handicap, and I'm not trying to sound like some kind of weird seance fucking crystal ball thing, but I go off numbers. And the numbers say that number is not. I don't like that number. I've seen some 9.5s come and go, but 10s are out there. Really hasn't moved too much. A lot of people on the Bills, a lot of people on the under because of the weather. Now, I like the fact that you're on the under regardless of the weather. I like that. This game perplexes me. I try to visual, how does this story play out, right? How is this going to play out in my head? I don't want to say visualize and manifest it and all that shit. I'm not trying to talk like that, but I do. I try to think, how is this game going to, what can I see actually happening, right? I can see the Steelers keeping it close. I don't think the Steelers have the offensive power to win the game. Okay. But the Bills could fuck around and find out. They might just shoot themselves in the foot. And that's more market. I don't trust the Bills enough to lay that big ass number. And I don't trust the Steelers enough also. So maybe I'll get on board with a teaser. I love the Bucs tonight. But again, script. Visualize the script, right? Whoever wins that game plays the Lions, right? In Detroit. We'll get another playoff game. You want to know why? Dallas fans. You want to know why, Cowboys fans? Because the fucking ball don't lie. And the refs screwed us in Dallas over that game. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But karma's a bitch. Karma came around. Packers, karma. Dallas. Currently in the same golf tournament as the Minnesota Vikings. Pew, pew, shots fired. Okay. And we didn't need the number 2 seed to have a home playoff game again. Packers said, hey, get out the front door, homie. And so now we host, right? We host the Eagles or the Bucs. I kind of want to play the Bucks. I think I want to play the Bucks more than I want to play the Eagles. It's because I know who the Bucks are, and they've been a grindy team all year, 9-8, 4-4 at home, 4-4 on the road, kind of thing, or 5-4 on the road, whatever. Grindy type team, right? I know what I get with Baker, and ain't nobody afraid of Baker. I feel like the Rams were the tougher opponent out of the Tampa Bay and the Rams. So and we managed to squeak that win out, right? And then at home, electric. The crowd was just now you gave us a taste. The NFL fucked around and gave us a little taste. And oh my God. Oh my God. They gave us a little something. And it's beautiful. Right? And 90% of those fans there were alive in 1991, and they remember that. They brought back high school for them. I graduated in 91, right? It brought back that, and it was glorious. So I think we can. I'm pretty confident we beat the Bucks. Okay, so I probably want to play the Bucks right now today on Monday morning, the day after the Rams. Hungovers all get up. I'm saying I would probably want to play the Bucks, right? The Eagles kind of scare me because, yes, they've fallen apart the last couple weeks. They're a month and a half of the season. But a team that can fall apart that quick can also get their shit together that quick. And if they do, it's a wrap because the Eagles are more talented than majority of the playoff teams still alive. And maybe I'll say is more than my Lions. I will, top to bottom, more well-rounded team, both sides of the ball. The Lions are very heavy on offense. They're secondary, and that defense is a little that's where we have our problems. You know what I mean? But you got to visualize the script that they wrote, right? DeAndre Swift coming back to Detroit after we let his ass go for nothing. Nothing. At least with Jared Goff and Matt Stafford, there was a trade and players and futures. DeAndre Swift wanted money, and we said, you can go. Jamal Williams, Mr. 17 touchdowns the year before. I want this money. Okay, well, you can go. We'll get David Montgomery, and we'll draft Jamari Gibbs. Both players have 10-plus touchdowns and 1,000 yards. Just saying. So, bye, DeAndre Swift. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate all the time you played with us. You couldn't stay healthy for a goddamn whole season. But, hey, man, you want to go to Philly and be a baller? Ball out. Go ahead. Also, Matt Patricia, now the defensive coordinator for Philly, which, by the way, is your problem, Philly. Here's a newsflash, Nick Sirianni. If you want to win football games, don't have Matt Patricia on your fucking staff. He's a detriment to the NFL. He should not be allowed to coach. He's not helping anybody, right? So I kind of want here's the thing. I don't want to be caught in that situation where you wanted us, you asked for it, this is what you get. And then we fucking lose to the Eagles, and then I'm going to eat all kinds of crow because I sat there and said, I want this, right? So, but it would be great to beat Matt Patricia's ass. Man, he set that team back years. He set them back, and that was hard to do because we were shit for so long. He set us back. But I want the Eagles. I don't want to be. I gotta keep in mind. I don't want to say I want either one. I don't care. I'm happy to be here. The goal this year was to win 12 games and host a playoff game and win the division. Won the division, hosted a game, won the fucking game. Gonna host another one. Y'all, the NFL is fucking around, and they're about to find out that the Lions fans are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, you see this cereal? See this? Damn chair. I gotta get one of those things where a chair slides easier because the chair don't slide too well on carpet. See this though? Kickoff crunch. Detroit Lions. You wanna know when that was? Go ahead, take a gander. 2009 I've had this. Unopened. 0-16. You want to know why I keep it? Not because it's a collector's item, because I don't even know if it is. Who the fuck collects a box of cereal, right? I don't know about that. I don't know if it's a collector's item. Do you want to know why I keep that? I keep that to remind me of what we were, because I know what we're about to be. Now, I'm not going to go on a rant for the fucking Lions forever, but I don't know. Chris says, congrats on your Lions yesterday, and it's good to see you. I'm feeling better from your medical. Yes, I am. I'm feeling 100% better. Still a little sore and still a little stiff. Getting used to my new diet. But there was some Jameson yesterday. And let me tell you, Irish whiskey makes Lenny frisky. And I'm just saying. I'm on cloud nine. Ain't nothing anybody can say burn me down right now. I just don't care. I don't know why they did that. Bet the Steelers plus 10 last night before I left the casino, but now I don't know what to think about it. Like you were talking about, I'm not sure if I'll add more to it or not. Honestly, I kind of maybe I'm just gonna in-play the shit out of this game, right? Like it's Martin Luther King Day. Everybody's out working. Well, some of us are working. Some of us are got their tampon in a bunch. But whatever. Some of us gotta work, right? It is what it is. Most of the people are gonna watch this game. I can't wait to see the weather conditions. I know it's gonna be stupid, snowy and windy and basically terrible. But man, I love that kind of football. It gets my blood boiling. Like I always wished as a kid that the Lions played outside, right, instead of a dome. But as I got older, I realized that my 50-year-old ass is probably not sitting outside in -3 degrees when the wind chill -20 like in Kansas City and shit and watching my team. I probably would do it. Once. After that, my living room's really warm. You know what I mean? And I got a 75-inch TV on the fucking wall. And I can hear everybody and everything right there. So I'm probably going to play this game and see if it looks like the Steelers are going to, come out swinging, or if it looks like the Bills are just like, I saw it last night in the first quarter of that Lions-Rams game. I saw it when the ball was that far out of reach for Rams players, okay? And the ball was perfectly on point for Lions receivers. And they were getting those weird catches and then first down, or just running the ball at chunks at will. David Montgomery at will in that first half, 6-7 yards at a rip, right? You just knew right away the Rams were in trouble and they were just trying to hang on. And then at the end, I hate this kind of coaching, that prevent defense shit. I hate that. I hate it. But whatever, it worked out for us. I ain't going to bitch about it. But I want to see where this game goes before I really get invested into it. So I currently have 0 bets placed on it. I don't lean aside. We talked about that. But I kind of lean over. And I think you could get the over at 36 right now. I see a lot of 38.5, but if you have Betfred I think that's only in Arizona. You can get 36. But realistically, 38.5 across the board. That's the thing. Do you get to 40? Does each team score? Do you get a 21-20 game? I think if you like Pittsburgh, you gotta like the over. But if you like Buffalo, you gotta expect that to go under, and they just shut Pittsburgh down, right? And I don't know. I ain't gotta bet it. Ain't gotta bet it. But man, we all know I am. But I'm on the Bucks +3 with you and Sprinkle Bucks money. I don't hate that. You think you just have to kind of. I understood why people bet the Rams yesterday. I mean, I'm a Lions fan. I'm a homer, right? I get that. But I understand why they bet that. I do. Hotter team. One of the hottest teams going into the playoffs. I get it. Philly is the exact opposite of the Rams. They're like one of the worst teams going. They're like limping into the playoffs, right? And they're just. Their problem is between their ears. I mean, everybody's banged up at this time of year. Everybody's hurt. Okay? Everybody's got injuries. So I want to hear that shit. But Philly's problem is right here. And in that locker room, there's problems there. And I think that's coaching. I want to tell you. Shocking that there's rumors coming out of the locker room that people are upset. And Matt Patricia's now a defensive coordinator. Nobody likes him because he thinks his rocket science degree makes him a better human than the actual players. And you could trace that shit back to New England. The only reason they had a problem because Bill Belichick kept everybody in check. And then he goes to the Lions, and that locker room's fucking divided. I don't even want to say what I was going to say, but that locker room was divided, and the organization was divided, and fans were divided, and everybody. And then he's never went anywhere and been successful. Never. Not as anything other than Bill Belichick's coordinator. And we all know that those coordinators ain't shit. None of his coordinators are shit. Bill Belichick runs the show offensively and defensively. If you're a coordinator for him, it's just a title, homie. It's just a title. You ain't really making a difference. I'm sorry. So, I'm not done with that fucking guy. I hope the Eagles lose just because I don't want to talk about him all week. God damn, we'll get a headache. Lion cereal, right? I'm never going to open it. My son he's 21, right? He's here this weekend, right? And he's helping me and doing all stuff, right? And I'm like, he's like, what is this? And it's cereal. And I'm like, it's Kickoff Crunch. And he's like, let me rephrase. What the fuck is Kickoff Crunch? And I'm like, bro, I go through the whole thing, explain it. I go, hey, listen, that's your inheritance right there. When I die, you get that, right? And he's like, I'm going to eat it. And I'm like, don't eat it. And he goes, no, when you die, I'm going to open it and eat it. I'm like, I'll haunt you forever, right? And he's messing with me. He's like, what if they win this? And then my daughter, she's like 23. She's like, Dad, what if they win the Super Bowl? Are you going to eat it? And I'm like, well, that's a great question. If they win the Super, I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like, the season ends tomorrow. I don't care. I'm happy with this season. Okay. But if shit happens on any given Sunday, right? If they win, do I eat the cereal? This shit's from 2009, which means it's really from probably 2008. No, it's 9. So, I mean, it's 15 years old. But it's dried. It's Cheerios. Like, it's like dried. The cereal go bad? I mean, it's sealed. I'm not eating it. That's fucked up. Maybe. Sorry about the cupcakes. What the fuck are you talking about? I did not have a cupcake yesterday. I'm changing my ways, Brad. I got to eat healthier. Your boy's got to lose some weight. Let me tell you, Mandy bought me these overalls, Lions overalls. They look like painter's overalls, if any of you know what that looks like, right? And they're all Honolulu blue, and they got a big old lion right here in the chest, but they got like paint splatter of like silver and black, whatever, Lions colors, and like all over them. And I was telling everybody at the bar last time, like, these are the tears over the years of Lions losses, and today we wiped this shit clean. And everybody was laughing, whatever. But I don't know if I could wear them. I'll try to put a picture up on the Facebook page just to show you guys. The boys losing weight. We're under the 300 Bill. So we're under 3. Hey, looking back, good stuff. Thank you. Houston, Texas got it done. Yes, they did. That was a nice cash for us right there. And that's what I'm afraid of in this Bills Steelers matchup is the Browns just played like shit, right? And I'm afraid Buffalo's gonna come out and play like shit, and I just can't with them. So, oh wow, I don't know. It's antique status, right? Got to say, I think 20 years is antique, right? So we're only at the 15-year mark. I think 20 is like considered a classic car, right? And I think, yeah, I don't know. We're in that gray area where it's edible. I don't think. Listen, in 2009, it probably wasn't good. Okay, because it's knockoff Cheerios, for fuck's sake. It's not like it's real good shit, but I don't know. Maybe I get into it. I don't know. Listen, we won a playoff game. That's all that matters. Bucks going to pull up the upset tonight on the Eagles. I'm on board. I'm in the car. No seatbelt needed. I'm riding I've been on the Bucks since they came out. Since that line came out with the 3, hasn't moved a whole lot. That's what scares me. Last night with that Lions-Rams game, that line never moved. It was 3 forever. I think I saw one place at 2.5, but it was like a offshore book or something. But that line was 3 forever, and the majority of the money and the tickets were on the Rams. And the Lions didn't cover. So those people won. Good job. Good on to you. But this 3 hasn't stayed. Right. But, it's playoffs now. There's not going to be the books set the line, and they're never married to it, but it won't adjust as much as regular season. Regular season, that line will move up and down depending on money coming in and this and that and tickets and if that line opens up at -3 and everybody goes out and bets the Bucks +3, that line should come down closer to even. It's not, which means that they're not scared of Bucks money. And if they're not scared of Bucks money, maybe, I don't know. Nice wine from you guys. I saw it last night. Nice win. I got what you were saying there. Any good prop bets on the 2 games? Man, I kind of, I know this is going to sound corny as shit or square, whatever, but I'm kind of on everybody to throw an interception tonight. All 4 quarterbacks. Mason Rudolph is probably going to, at some point in his life tonight, he's going to just chuck it, right? He's going to be like, oh, shit, and chuck it, right? Because it's Mason Rudolph. And we all know how, what's his name? Josh Allen likes to do that. He's the epitome of, a dumb throw every now and then. It's like a Matt Stafford. And I said that last night. The easiest bet in the Rams-Lions game was Matt Stafford will throw an interception. It's minus like 160 or whatever. But I don't care. You'll pitch you some winners. Okay? That was the easiest bet. Everybody knows that. I've said that since my whole life. Like, listen, he'll throw a pick. But Josh Allen, you can get minus 122, 117. See, got to shop your lines. Here's why you shop your lines. Josh Allen throwing interception on Caesar Sportsbook, minus 157. ESPN bet, minus 132. It's a 25-cent difference. Shit makes a difference. DraftKings got it at minus 140. MGM minus 135. Caesars is not in the ballpark, but you gotta shop your lines. And I have it written down and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put half unit on both those to throw. That's really the only prop bet I like in either one of these games tonight. Because I don't know. Najee's still game time decision. No Najee, no Steelers win. It's just how that shit's gonna go. Let's look up Mason Rudolph picks. Minus 150, minus 145. ESPN bet. But that's got to be a thing, right? Like, he's got to throw a pick. Jalen Warren receiving yards. So I get the wind, I get the snow, right? But I'm worried about the wind swirling. And I like the Jalen Warren receiving yards just because of the running back, little dump screen passes, check down shit, all that, whatever. That plays right into their whatever. I don't hate that. Let's see what that is. Player props. Jalen Warren. So receiving yards. See, why is it only at 18.5? Rushing and receiving is 58, 59s. No Najee. See, I'm a fan of the rushing and receiving because instead of betting just the receiving or just the rushing, I like to just, you never know when you could break one, like a screen pass for 30, right? Or just like a round and pound for, maybe he only watch him get 15 yards receiving, but he gets 60 rushing. You know what I mean? I like to be on the both. I could see that, the receiving yards though. And that 18.5. I'll pay that juice. Minus 120. I lean Steelers. Like, the more I talk about it, the more I think about it, I lean Steelers. I don't know if I really want to be that guy, but I don't know. Bucks game's toss up, so I like Evans over in receiving yards. Yeah. Listen, ain't nobody scared of big play Slay. Darius Slay's another one. Went over to the Eagles from the Lions. We let that sumbitch go because he's a cancer in that locker room. I ain't never heard anybody say he's a great teammate, but I'm not talking to a lot of players either. Are you guys playing? We've been talking about it. I was mainly doing is he still in the wheelchair? Gotta speak Brad here. We gotta slow this down and break it down, this comment. I was mainly doing, is he still in the wheelchair again? How is Mandy doing? Is she still in the wheelchair? She's there till like the 25th of January, and then the doctor will tell her when she could start physical therapy on her knee and actually get up and start putting weight on it. So I appreciate the comments, but don't come on asking every day how my wife's doing. She's doing fine. Daddy's taking care of her. I hope she's not watching because I'll probably get in some shit for that. Whatever. Even with Harrison, you think he gets that easy, huh? Well, I bet it. Let's roll. Let's roll with that. All right, guys. I'm going to bounce on out of here. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell for notifications. As always, we're here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern, Bet Win Repeat show. Appreciate everybody stopping by. All that. Let's get a recap here on some NHL scores. Holy shit, the Sabres found the back of the net. 2-0 Sabres, end of the second. Devils and the Bruins still tied at 0. Ducks, Panthers, end of the first, 2-1 Panthers. Almost the end of the first, 2-1 Canucks over the Columbus Blue Jackets. And about a minute left in the first, and the Kraken and the Penguin are tied up at 0. So there's that. I bet Minnesota last night. Iowa won 4 games. I'm on. That's the only college basketball game I'm on. Is Minnesota. Yeah. But that's all I'm on right there. And do we got a lot of college basketball going on, but I'm not going to go through that. Yeah. What the fuck? These people. All right, I'm going to go get some grading done for the Facebook contest, and that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. You guys know the deal. Good luck unless you're against us. Yes, best of luck. Best of luck. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.